Yo, what's going on? So I got in the boss fight from the new DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. I said I was pretty much going to be the same from the other boss fights. Switched it up a little bit. Going to keep with the heavy Dismounter, plus 25. I got the full Bull Goat armor set, which I've been using for a while. And I added the helm just to be fashionable. I switched up my third Tailsman, so I'm sticking with the Erdtree favor plus 2. But I added the Tailsman that you get from Medallion, the Rotton wing sword insignia, so it's going to greatly raise attack power with successive attacks. I got the two-headed turtle Tailsman from this DLC, raises the stamina recovery speed, and then I got the Crimson Amber Medallion plus 3 that you got from this DLC too. And then I have the same physic. It's going to be the Crimson Crystal tier, which will give me back half my health, and then the Opaline bubble tier, which will give me that big bubble that'll protect me from one shot. You're going to find the bear up in the northwest corner of the map in the woods. Kind of a surprise interaction. And this dude is actually pretty tough. He's super ferocious, non-stop attacks. My status 185, and then I was up to my blessing was level 12. So it's pretty good. I think I mentioned it in my other videos. I've just been exploring everywhere looking for these fragments. I'm not killing myself trying to defeat bosses. If they, they're obviously doing way more damage than I'm doing, then I just leave. I'm not going to waste time. Alright, so this is going to be the Ravine North. Grace is the closest one. And then you're going to find him just wandering in the woods. There's other bears in the area. Try not to waste any time with them before you run into the big guy. And he gives you a nice little reward. So I'm not going to fight him with Torrent. I did try. I'm not against it, but it seemed more of a hassle. Like, he was knocking me off pretty quickly. He's just so non-stop with his attacks. And then that, when you do get knocked off, it's just a huge pause. It takes a good amount of time to recover. And I keep with that Bloodhound step, Ash of War. I got that attached to the heavy Dismounter. So you'll notice this guy's got the big red back. That'll make him stand out. So I just wanted to make sure I got my runes. I had a pretty good amount. My strategy was mostly avoid the big attack, get 1 or 2 shots in, and then get ready to dodge. Don't get too greedy with your shots. That attack is annoying as hell because you'll think you'll have an opening, and then I'll pull the ground up and then knock you down before you can get him. So yeah, like I said, he's just ferocious. That's annoying too. And these attacks do big damage, so you can see don't really have my range yet. I'm missing the shots before he starts another attack. You can see this guy just gives you no room to breathe. So the key is just to stay calm, try to get your 1 or 2 shots in, get ready to dodge. You might not be able to get a shot in after every attack, so just stay patient. I'm not a good example of it. I'm always a little too aggressive. I tend to take an extra shot that I shouldn't. But I have a high level and I got the good armor, so I just go for it. And then usually, if it just doesn't work, and after a bunch of tries, and then I'll be more patient, and then I'll try to pick my shots. But worked out for me here. Probably not so much in the later rounds. So that roar is actually what you're going to unlock. I think it's an incantation. I'll show you that after I beat him. Yes, it was like he came from so far to hit me after doing that ground attack. Covers crazy distance. And I'm not using any magic. I'm not using any summons. I haven't used that since Dark Souls 2. I've been doing melee solo ever since. But if there's any talismans or tips or tricks or weapons that you used against this enemy that helped you more than that I left out, just leave that in the comments. So I don't know if technically he's a boss. It says great enemy felled, I believe, when you beat him. But I'll just call him a boss. He's tough as shit. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next boss video. Bye.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind.